Hey guys, I asked a question as a Beachbody coach this week, and I'm thinking if I got asked this question, you know how it works. There's one person that's actually brave enough to ask the question, and there's probably 1,000 more who are too scared to ask the question. I was asked, how do you modify a squat if you have a prolapse and that's your issue and your pelvic floor is weak? I'm guessing that there's probably a lot of people out there that have the same question, and we kind of Googled and researched it and didn't come up with very much, so we kind of worked it out on our own and figured out, okay, you can do a one-legged squat, so you guys with the weak pelvic floors are going to have stronger legs and quads than the rest of us. But what we came up with was a one-legged squat is definitely an option, because one of the weak pelvic floor, you can't actually keep your legs apart, and that's not good for you. So keeping your legs together, you can do a modified squat and just go down. It's like a push-up. Tony Horton says if you can do a push-up and you're still just moving this much, and you're on your toes versus your knees, you're still working your core. So we came up with the same idea for a squat. It's like, okay, yeah, you just keep your legs together and you go down as little or as much as you are allowed or able, and you keep it simple. If you can do a one-legged squat, then you make sure that your knee is not going to go out over your toe, and you go down in a one-legged squat. And actually, and if your balance is an issue as well, we found that you can just use a wall. I'm balancing, I'm doing on one leg squat, very shallow. You can put your other leg out in the front if that helps. For a squat, you are still working that quad, you're still working the same muscles. We found it worked if you were in a doorway and you could use both sides, and you could balance and hang on to the doorway and then do a squat with your legs together still. You still have options. And one of the other options we came up with where you're working the same muscles is doing a lunge. It's not a squat, but you can definitely do a lunge, and you're definitely working the glutes and the quad. Just making sure, always, 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 that your knee does not go out over your toes. Especially important for us women. And I hope that little tip for today helps. Have a great day. Stay healthy.